Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sonia from True Soul Intuition, and we're here to do a reading for Aries to see what's going on in your current energy, to see what's coming towards you in love life or career, and to get some advice from Spirit if you feel stuck in any situations at this time. All the boundaries for my readings are in the description box below, so feel free to have a look and understand where I'm coming from. And if you're new to my channel, please like, share and subscribe. And if you're returning, thank you very much for having patience with me. I know that I don't post all the time, but hopefully I make an impact when I do. So thank you guys. Just know that it is the general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. And it is timeless, so you get it when you need it. All right, guys? So we're just going to get straight into your energy, Aries, and see what's going on for Aries at this time. What's going on for Aries at this time, please? Okay. Oh, Heaven Sent. Release the dark wound. Let love live. Oh, you've got a lot going on. So many layers, Aries. I'm just going to bring out the top card of everything's coming out in clumps. So there's a lot of complication that really doesn't need to be there. And just for you, I'm going to pull out one more card. Yeah, faith in the process. Okay. So you have Heaven Sent with the number 33. You have Dark Wound, Let Love Live. You have 29 with Seeing the True You. And 32 with Faith in the Process. So you may have had an epiphany or some type of inspired thought or action that has, a detoxing of the mind. So you may have had have done some shadow work or a shift in your perception, and you're trying to bring in the light more. So this is someone that's trying to hold, like I'm hearing positive affirmations, positive thoughts, hold the positivity, hold the light. But you have to understand, to hold the light, you have to let go of the wound, the pain that brings in the light or contrasts to the light in here. And you're trying, but you understand that this decision has a ripple effect, that your inaction to heal your wounds is causing consequences outside of yourself. So you may be looking outward at your decisions and your thoughts and your actions that have created turmoil or chaos for others, because maybe you've never seen it this way. Maybe you've never known that you've had this thought and feeling in this wound you've been carrying it around inside of you. And you've never looked at the outer consequences of your actions or your thoughts and feelings towards other people and how it might be really bringing them down. Like, this is an understanding and knowing of the outer you, the outer effect of you. And here with Seeing the True You, wanting to understand who you are. So you're actually reflecting a lot, doing a lot of introspection, doing a lot of trying to understand you, trying to reach out and connect to maybe your soul. I feel like there's a lot of soul searching in Aries, trying to understand and trying to have faith here in the process. What am I actually going through? Because you might be going through a lot of chaos, conflict, and or choices that are coming up that are really hard. So maybe when you're alone, you're really trying to reach out and send out positive thoughts and feelings, and then it's sort of like a loop coming back around, and then feeling inspired, and then really understanding that you have healing to do and the consequences of your wounds that are affecting family, friends, and your outer world, and then wanting to see through, finding some type of inner peace here. But to find that inner peace, you actually have to drink of the water. So you have to allow yourself to feel things, and that's a really hard process for you. But when you do, when you feel vulnerable, when you allow that vulnerability to come in, you have to understand that Spirit stays with you. It doesn't go. It keeps sending you love. It keeps sending you light and inspiration and positivity, even though times get quite dark. So you have a one, like, let's just say, if I was to sing the song, one of these things are doing their own thing, one of these things are kind of the same. this one. You know what I mean? And that is, you might be quite religious, or you might have a lot of faith in some type of spiritual space, which is good. Go there more. Follow there more. Because if that makes you feel better, it makes you feel more peaceful, or find that inner peace, focus there more. Because when you focus on the wounds and you try to see through the waters, but if you see your water isn't it's quite murky, quite dark, and it might be a little bit scary. But just know that you can actually change this within you. You can actually heal through DNA. The DNA within you, the blueprint of your soul, can actually be healed in these waters, can actually be healed in this time, in this space, Aries. When you allow it, when you allow the healing to come in, and that is to be open to spirit, open to it, not cut it off, not have one foot in the water, one foot out, and try to be I'm more spiritual. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not now, but tomorrow I might be spiritual again. It has to be a discipline, and there has to be a commitment to the journey, or faith in the process. Okay, so we're going to get a little bit more information. Oh, and by the way, there's so much more layers to this, because each card came out in clumps, and like I've done a few cards at this time, and none of them came out like Aries, so it's been quite a heavy phase, and I just wanted to put that in before I move on. So you have Stag, trust and thrive. You have Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. And you have Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. Yeah. Okay. So it makes sense that you get the Stag coming forward for you, Aries, because it can show a very heightened mind and also a very stubborn mind. But you have to bring all aspects of you into balance, and understand that when you start thinking with a positive mind, you actually think about the natural process of things. So if I can understand what I'm feeling and sensing, is that you become more natural in thought. Thank you. And it is more positive. It's a leadership quality, a leadership skill that you have to understand has to come from a space of selfishness, and not selfishness. It's like they were giving me the word in a clump. You may find it very hard to see between the blurred lines of selfishness and selflessness. It's very similar but different, and be conscious of that. Be conscious when you're feeling selfish and making decisions from that space, and be mindful and be aware when you're making the right decisions from a space of selflessness. Leadership is selflessness. It's in service. It's wisdom and grace to help others. It's not about themselves. It's about the team. Thank you, Spirit. That came in intensely. And here we have Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Now, I'm just going to say this. You may always feel like you're on high alert, because you've never known when to relax. This is the wound, they just said. The arrow. Because what is a stag's enemy? It's the arrow, or the bullet, or the pain that shoots through. So in this space, you've been trying to protect yourself from the arrow, from the wound. But it's not going to go away, because you've surrounded yourself with it. You've built walls with it. And with the one thing that hurts you, that can shoot right through you, right? And here with Mother Earth, you just want to feel again, like a mother's embrace, like being held, being safe, being loved and comforted and cared for, being tended to. TLC, tender love and care. Nothing can love you like your mother, and you may not feel that But it's that type of love that you're searching for. But you have to find that love within you. You have to be this love for you. You have to feel loved and comforted by you. That's your lesson. That way you don't see everything as a weapon against you, or that can be weaponized to hurt you or undermine your authority. You have to learn how to love yourself, Aries. Man, the readings today, everyone's feeling some kind of way. So we're just going to bring forward some tarot to see what's coming towards you in love, life and career for Aries, please. Here you are. Ooh. Okay, you got a lot going on, but at least they came forward. It's being truthful now. It's not trying to hide and sort of hide away from me. It's allowing me to see. So, not that I'm saying you're hiding things, but it's just hard to allow people to see. And Aries energy is resistant, so it was overlaying the energy. So anyway, 7 of Cups in reverse. There's something that you're not seeing, and there's situations that you're stuck in that are karmic. Okay? You might be in karmic relationships, karmic situations that keep repeating because you're not understanding the lesson, and that the lesson is you can change this, Aries. You can change it at any time. You are the alchemist. You are the magician. You are magical. And it's time to understand and break the cycle, to get the wishes fulfilled by you doing positive action. Letting go of the past, letting it go, because whenever you look back to the past, it's almost like dying over and over. It's so negative for you. And it's time here to realign with the people that have caused you pain by understanding and forgiving them. Because there's a lot of miscommunication and misdirection in your energy, but understand that it is when times of transition and change, people that may have seemed like enemies are not always your enemies, but they're not always your friends too. So it's time to let go of those people and start communicating positively from a place of love. 7 of Cups, not seeing through illusions, not understanding what is in front of you, what is happening. Wheel of Fortune, upright is actually that it is, things are turning in your favor. So you might be slowly starting to come out and learn the lessons from these karmic situations you find yourself stuck in. Break the cycle, because when you do, it changes for the better. And here with the Magician and the 6 of Cups, understanding you are not your past, you are not your past relationships, and you are not past karmic situations that you have been stuck in. You are a magician. You can change it. You are the alchemist, and you must let that die. You must let go of the wound and let love in. Let love in, Aries, because it's you that directs the energy, and right now your energy is all over the show. It is so guarded and so wounded that it needs you to understand that your soul is asking to be loved. Yeah. Oh, that felt, yep. I'm feeling some kind of way about your energy, Aries. So we're going to bring in the Archangels to see what they have to say to Aries, please. Oh. Archangel Muriel. Trust your own wisdom. Have faith in your psychic impressions. And that's by clearing out. For some odd reason, I want to say clear out your emotions. Clear out your emotions, Aries, because your emotions cloud you. And it's not that emotions are bad. It's just that the emotions that you touch in on, they really bring you down. They really need you to bring love to them and light to them, you know, even if it's private, even if it's without people knowing. But trust your own wisdom. Have faith in your psychic impressions. You may be getting a lot of signs and synchronicities coming in as well. So if you feel guided to go some kind of way, go there. Oh, you've got Lady Gaia again. Your challenges are lessons. You are loved and welcome on earth. Get in touch with your mother energy, your feminine energy. She wants to love you. She wants to love you. Lady Gaia. That is the earth. That is our natural state. Remember who you are and why you came here. Remember your soul purpose. One more, please. Oh, see? Something about your mother. Archangel Mary, open your heart with compassion and fold others in love. So, you know, I love that this has come forward for you, actually, because it's sort of saying, you know, you're my baby and I love you. It's a spirit. Spirit is saying that. You're my baby and I love you. And that's what you want. You want that motherly love. And see, she's holding a baby here. You know, you need to remember who you were before all the trauma and all the pain started in your life. And go back to that person. Go back to, even if it's like a baby, go back to the baby. And remember how you used to see the world and feel about the world. And enfold yourself in that love. And by enfolding yourself in that love, you're enfolding everyone you love in that love too. So thank you, Aries. That was a deep and meaningful reading. I'm going to leave it right there. Please like, share, comment below if this resonates with you. And until next time, guys, take care. Bye.